Hello everyone, welcome to Always Forever Creations. My name is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to have you here, and happy Valentine's Day. In today's video, I am making my husband's birthday card. So I'm going to show you the design. It should be a quick make as long as I don't start changing too much halfway through. Because most of it is happening on my Cricut, and I'm going to show you the design in the Cricut software, and I'll get it cut out and we'll kind of go from there. So before I show you the design, don't want you to be alarmed once you see it. It is going to be knife shaped. Actually, I might put it on a folded card. I'm not sure yet. But I got him, hi Strider. Okay, my cat just paused my video, or he stopped the recording. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, yes. So it's gonna be a knife designed like a chef's knife, because I got him a knife sharpening kit. I know nothing about this. He asked for it for Christmas, but I had already got him a bunch of stuff, so I figured it would be a good birthday gift. So, and then on top of that, since it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna make a little Valentine's Day card that might be not everyone's preference. So let's get into it. Let me show you the design I chose from the Cricut software. Okay, so here is the design. I am wondering if I want to actually put it on a card base, if it should be smaller. That way kind of it fits in an envelope. It looks small on screen, and I know once I cut it, it's like it will probably feel a little bit better. So I am also thinking that, like, with the happy birthday, I'm gonna try to emboss it. I'm gonna write it in like my fine pen marker thing that I do have, but I am gonna emboss over it. I forgot to show you the knife material I have for the blade part. So, but it's kind of like, it's shiny. So I think the pen will stay wet long enough to where I can put embossing powder over it. So I'm going to experiment with that. Actually, I'm not going to experiment. I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to cut this out, and then we will meet back up on the overhead view. So without further ado, now make it. Okay, the Cricut is doing its thing. Sorry if it's a little loud. I think it's writing okay. I'm gonna do my husband's card in green embossing powder, I think. But it has a black background, or black writing. I don't know what to do. I also have black embossing powder. Oh no! I did not notice this. That was supposed to be all one piece. I messed up. This was supposed to be one piece, and then the hilt was supposed to be black to cover that, and now it's not one piece. All right, I'm just gonna emboss some black. There's the Valentine's Day. And we're gonna do it straight on the Cricut here, because I gotta figure out how to keep these things attached. And we'll see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. I got this black embossing powder from a family friend and I have used it several times now. But I hate the bottle. Gotta put it in something else. Have wood background. I think I'm gonna use for my, like a base for my husband's birthday card. I really wanted, and I can still do it, I wanted the Valentine's Day card to just like be nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut some things out for that one. Wow, all of that and I didn't cut all the way through. It's quite all right, I guess. Okay. I think I need those hilts, but you know, I kind of melted my Cricut mat. Lovely. With the heat gun, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Okay, so I need black for the hilts. Works out well because I have like a lot of just these long pieces. I don't know what I did, but I did a mass make of something. Now I have all these leftover pieces. So I'll get that cut out. Okay, so card base needs to be 9 1/4 by 8 because I'm going to fold it in half. My husband's birthday is on Valentine's Day. So, like, when we first started dating, kind of came to the agreement that we wouldn't celebrate Valentine's Day because I much rather celebrate his birthday. And because it was always about other things, like sometimes he had a hard time getting friends to be able to come to parties, or like even his parents would want to go out for Valentine's Day. So I just always try to make it about him. But then he still like insists on getting me Valentine's Day gifts. And it's just like, we agreed not to celebrate Valentine's Day. But now having kids, they always have Valentine's Day parties. So I'm always having to make like Valentine's Day cards. And I would make some occasionally for like my friends prior to meeting my husband. So I did have like a pack of Valentine's Day paper, but it's like vintage romantic-y. It's not like kid teacher appropriate. So I need to like find some Valentine's Day materials that are more appropriate for school. So that's going to be a hunt this year. Because I used non-Valentine's Day things and I think it worked out just fine. But it'd be nice to like have a Valentine's Day stamp or something just to make it easy. Because sometimes my Cricut doesn't want to function well. And it would just be so easy to like stamp a bunch of cards with a stamp or something. So something I'm going to be hunting for. Wait till they all go on clearance. Like buy it at Halloween time or something. Boom folder. Do have to cut out one more thing for the Valentine's Day one. Cool. I know it's a little weird, but it makes sense because of his gift. Otherwise, I wouldn't normally make a knife card. Now, I am tempted to pop this up, but it's in 2 pieces. But I think I can still do that. Okay, yeah, and this is just a simple fun card. My Cricut did most of the work for me already. What am I looking for? All right, I'm just gonna grab a little washi tape. Kind of hold this together where I want it, hopefully. And there we go. Grab my foam tape. I'm gonna put one right there. I need to get more foam tape. Okay, there we go. What else does it need? It's got the shine, it's got texture, or it's got a texture look. I'm gonna cut out the other piece I need for the Valentine's Day one while I think about this. Okay, this is what I'm gonna put inside the card. And I just found this scrap piece of paper, and I'm pretty sure those are one of my kids' fingerprints, so they got to contribute to his card too. All right, I think I am done with the Cricut. I hope it's a very helpful tool, but sometimes it's frustrating. All right, I'm just gonna do a clean tear. Okay, we'll stick this in the card. I think that's cute. Yeah, that's fun. I just realized that there's more room over here, but that's okay. My kids can write. I'll probably put some line paper or something up here so I can write or use a white pen. Yeah. What do I need? I need to clean and organize my room, but I also don't have time. But it's so chaotic. I have to make time, right? That's what you have to do. Make time for the things you want and need. I just feel guilty for making the time because it's well, I should be working, not organizing. That's how my brain works. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. It's not for everybody. It makes sense, though, for his gift. Again. All right, this Valentine's Day card. All right, got a lot of gluing together to do. Okay. I purposely made it come off the edge. I wanted that. I don't know why I wanted it, but I did. So... glue. Definitely take some black ink to this. Or black pen or marker or something, just to kind of hide that white brim that I'm getting in here and along the edge. Although you do see that on a knife. If you look at your knives, you see the blade go all the way through the hilt, at least if it's a good knife, right? I think that's it. So maybe I'll just leave that. I'll just leave it. That's how it should be. This is a good quality knife we're making here. Okay, now I'm not sure how to do this next part because yeah, it needs, of course it needs some blood, right? You know, this is for that friend that, you know, likes slasher movies over Valentine's Day, right? You may or may not have a person like this in your life. I'm just not sure how to do it. If I should like stamp splotches, or I think I even have like a splotchy stencil, or if I should spray. Spray's not gonna get the right, I don't think spray is the way to go. I also don't think this is the right color. What is the right color? All right, I think because I accidentally cut a second knife out in the wrong orientation, we can experiment before we work on the real thing. I think lumberjack plaid is like our only option. So stamp splotchy options are this one and this one here. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I don't have any Distress Oxide. I think that would be better. Actually, I might have, I was going to say I might have red in VersaFine Clear, but I don't. I also thought maybe like dripping paint. Would be the way to go. I actually like that. Don't judge me. So I wouldn't want to do it on the Valentine's Day, but oh, I completely missed there. Will this paint drip? It might not be watery enough. And it is also so bright. Okay, so no paint dripping. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we have if this is what we want. And by we, I mean me. So yeah, I'll just set this aside to dry. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Just gonna fold that over to get it out of the way. Okay, so we can still use this. Alrighty, here we go. This is the real thing now. Why do I feel like I like have so much more on the actual piece than I do? right, I'm gonna put some up here. Okay. So far, so good, I think. Oh, I moved. Oh, it works. Okay. And then we'll just put some on the other side as well. Okay. And now it's like a full 360 card. Okay. All done. Okay, so there are the 2 cards that I made today. Very quick and simple. Cricut did a lot of the work for me. I do feel like the front of this needs something else. I'm not sure what it is yet. Hopefully it comes to me before his birthday gets here. But I like it. I wonder if I should put orange on it because this box is orange. Like if I had orange washi tape or something. See now, like I'm thinking too much. I don't know, I'll think about it. Maybe I'll like stamp an orange something on there. I don't know. I just don't know. And then of course, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I know it's not for everyone, but you know, tag or share this video with someone who would enjoy this card because, you know, some of us have those people in our lives that would love this as a Valentine's Day card. So tag them, comment down below, show it off to them. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe I'll send it to my sister-in-law or my brother. Like they would like it. The little spooky time people, spooky time all the time type people. I have ink all over my hands. Not convinced yet. This isn't dry. I'm just like smearing it on the back. Okay. Gonna hit this with a heat gun and hopefully get it to dry. But that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some making time in today. Let's get together again soon. Okay, ladies, don't make it hard on myself and don't die.